Okay, so let's lay the cards on the table, Dr. Tiki. What can you say are the pros and cons of vaping then?
Okay, I think the pros are quite obvious. It is significantly less harmful. There, as we already mentioned, a much lower risk of secondary or third-hand smoke, therefore reducing exposure to your family members,
Yeah.
especially in a household where you are smoking. And I think Erica already alluded to this, the fact that it actually mimics smoking. Okay, the action of small inhaling and exhaling vape, like what Iba is doing right now, which you don't see with the patches or with the sprays and with the medicine that you take orally. Um, the cons, at the end of the day, it is still containing an addictive substance, and that is nicotine. I think there's no getting away from that. The only thing I would have to say is that the risk, the health risk of nicotine, although it is certainly there, it is much less than the health risk compared
Yes.
to the stuff that you release when you burn a cigarette. So that, it's still addictive. And obviously, in an ideal world, you won't smoke and you won't vape either. And Iba, you already alluded to this. At the moment, it's the cost. Okay, if you wanted to be sure that you are using a vape product which has been, strictly quality control, produced by the highest GMP standards, with very tightly controlled pods. Okay,
It's gonna
they
cost.
cost between I can't remember, between 30 to 50 US dollars, whether you're talking about Juul or IQOS. Now, in my discussions with the Indonesian government, and I'm very sure this is also true in the Philippines, if there is a government incentive to encourage local production, a lot of young people out there with very smart ideas about designing these products, having a local vaping industry that's strictly quality control, okay, then you can reduce the cost and improve the access. At the same time, provide revenue to the government. In Indonesia, the Ministry of Trade is actually launched incentive scheme to give grants to young people to actually develop some of their own ideas for safer, more affordable, more sustainable vaping products. Okay, even with the opposition from the tobacco industry, because at the end of the day, Ministry of Finance is always more powerful than Ministry of Health. So if they see a potential economic benefit, sometimes that's what policymakers listen to.
Oh, that's quite a revelation, Dr. Tiki. Uh, Maybe you can do this also in the Philippines.
Yeah.
I
So,
wish.
Yeah,
I don't think we're that forward thinking.